Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of the Chesnoid FC Creator Club mode here on FIFA 22. Thank you again for all of your support on yesterday's 2 episodes. If you missed them, check the channel page for them. They're definitely worth your watch. We currently sit bottom of the Premier League, but have a game in hand. So, don't need to panic yet. We are slowly finding our feet at Premier League level. I've made some changes as per your feedback. I've changed some squad numbers to more reflectively match players' individual positions, and I've also changed all of the boots. So probably about half my squad had default EA Sports boots. I've addressed that. They all now have proper licensed real-life boots for their feet. So we actually have the opportunity to add to the squad today. We've already found one potential to be special youngster with young Gash, the CDM now from Germany. He was a left back. We changed his position because I feel like his stats better suit a CDM, and he went up a rating. We're hoping to continue to do that. We've got some player position moves as well that we're hoping to put through now. Changing Alexander Woods to a cam, which certainly should suit his stats. Wow, yeah it does. Ho-ho! Up to 72. That's a jump. We thought he made a good cam. He's 5-star, 5-star as well, and that's right from the off. 5-star, 5-star, right from the off. Advanced Playmaker will train him as, and it'll only take 12 weeks for him to grow again. And then young, I can't remember what his first name was, Wasim Rostom, the right back, we're changing to right mid, as his defensive stats are pretty rubbish. Most of his other stats are pretty rubbish, but at least he jumps by 9 up to a right mid from right back. Now he's got 5-star weak foot as well, actually, which is very, very good. We'll try and improve his pace, his dribbling. I kind of need his passing to go as well. We'll go inverted midfielder to start, just to get his passing and his dribbling up, and then we can train him elsewhere. So, more youth scout reports. We've obviously already signed a couple of young players already, and we're hoping to find a couple of other worldies here if possible. We've had one from Germany, as we've mentioned. We'll wait and see. Maybe a potential position change might work in favour for him. That's going to be a no, and that's going to be a no. Wait and see for Gabriel Hauser. And then from Angleterre, Theo Bowden, son of, well, we've dubbed him Theo Bowden Jr. because the scout is called Theo Bowden. 66 to 92, we'll wait and see if a position change might work for him. That's going to be a no. I'd love to get another worldie in if we possibly can. We'll wait and see where his positional priority narrows down. You guys have asked that we certainly do call up at the very first opportunity the young Kiwi we have, Reggie Bird, and I am certainly going to do that. He's got some decent pace already, and hopefully with some continued training he'll improve throughout the course of this season. When he turns 16 we'll call him up and try and get him some first team football. But today we have 3 Premier League games: Everton, Arsenal and Leicester, and a Carabao Cup game against Fulham, which we will be simming. We'll be playing the 3 Premier League games today, and this Everton game is Monday Night Football, away from home at Goodison Park. And to be honest, they're third in the table. Every team in this league, on paper, is better than us. But Everton have won their first 3 games. But we've been getting better as time has gone on, haven't we? We started by losing 1-0 against Brighton. Then we started to score goals. A couple against Liverpool. A 2-0 win against Wolves in the Cup. Unfortunately slipped to defeat against Leeds after taking the lead, just not being able to hold on to it. And we're hoping to build again and see some further improvement today. But 3 really strong opponents in Everton, Arsenal and Leicester, so I'm not holding my breath, but we do have fingers crossed. Drop the video a like if you are continuing to enjoy this save. Of course, please do subscribe to the channel. If we could hit 280,000 very soon, that would be great. I'd love to hit 300k throughout the course of this year on FIFA 22. Right. Hey, let's see if we can hit 2,000 likes again, shall we, for this episode? Right, let's jump in. Also, actually, I uploaded the full video of Premier League transfer budgets earlier today, so certainly make sure you check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. We'll change our kit to our away strip. That will certainly suit better for this fixture, and we'll head up north to Goodison Park. Wobie. That is a ping of a switch across to Luca Digne. Allen having the ball just bobble up off his foot there. Doucouré finds Gylfi, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper to keep Everton out in these early stages. Rafael Benitez, of course, manager at Everton now in real life. Have to let me know, have Liverpool fans cooled down now after the initial announcement, or are they still furious about that? And Everton fans, how do you feel now about having Rafa Benitez in charge? Because I know he wasn't overly welcome when he initially was announced. Again, having to rely on Zachary Carr here to make a number of stops to ensure that we keep our opposition out. That one moving away from him at all times, but threw up that left arm. Everton causing us real problems in the opening stages here. Oh, Alex Iwobi's just left me for dead. We've put a challenge in, and Scale will get past the man that's with him. There we go. Pierce, tries to get it around Abdoulaye Doucouré and couldn't, but will recover possession from the throw. Weathering the early storm here at Goodison Park. Kind of expecting 3 further defeats in today's 3 Premier League games, but it would be brilliant if we can get our first Premier League points on the board today. Here's Richarlison down the wing for Everton. He's got the options inside, but he's decided to burst down the line. Worked inside to Anthony Gordon. Gordon back. Oh, to Doucouré, not Richarlison. Can't work the space, but he's kicked it to Wills. They've won it back, though. Allen to Richarlison. Defender in the way. Richarlison! Oh, my God! Take the words right out of my mouth, Derek Ray. Out of this world from Richarlison. That was unbelievable. His first shot blocked, and it cannons back to him, and just the reactions, even just the audacity to try that from the edge of the box. Oh my God! Has that just happened? Has he just done that? Unbelievable from Richarlison. Everton lead. Swept out wide to Richarlison. I still can't believe that finish he's pulled out the bag there, to be completely honest. That may end up being the thumbnail. It was that good. Here's Alex Iwobi. Space out wide here for Seamus Coleman forward from right back. Took a little while to get that under control, and as such, Linden was able to close him down and get the ball back again. We'll look down the line ourselves here to Pierce. It's a lovely turn. And we're building well here. Eaton. Support from Pracer. I've got 2 on this right-hand side. Just ran offside there, the man going down the line. But we found Williamson. And in behind here is Wills, and he was onside. We'll dig a cross out and we'll take the corner. We'll take the corner from the set piece then. Can we find ourselves an equaliser? Williamson is there in the middle. I'll look for him, although he's got Abdoulaye Doucouré with him. It's actually going to come here towards... Oh, man in the middle. I think that might have been one of the defenders. Martin, perhaps. Pracer back here to Vasquez. Forced a long way back here. Just trying to keep possession and not give it away. I don't want to get caught on the counter-attack because we don't have the pace defensively to deal with that. Pierce to Vasquez. Vasquez from the edge of the box is going to fall free to Eaton. And he's going to have his shot blocked as well. Bring that down, please. Well done, Pracer. Oh, was that a foul? A handball? It was, but we handballed it, not them. I'd have loved a free kick there. I'm going to try the switch, actually. I see the man on the left-hand side getting forward. Linden receives the ball nicely. Brings it under control. We'll try and play similar sort of passing to them. If we can work something and find the gaps, then maybe we'll be in a decent position. Wills was onside there. Had to be because the deflection came off the Everton man. Scale. I haven't quite got the option in the middle that I'm looking for at the minute, so I'm going to be forced to go backwards. But I don't mind doing that. It means we keep possession and we can still build. Lovely turn by Pierce. I'll stand it up looking for Williamson in the middle. It's going to arrive for Wills! An equalising goal at Goodison Park. The man drifting in off the right-hand side of midfield. Flies in with a header, driven into the box by the man out wide, and just picked Wills out beautifully. I wasn't aiming for him. I don't care anymore. I was looking for Williamson, our number 9, tall, physical striker in the middle, with Yerry Mina there. But on his own, nobody tracked the run. Richarlison switches off defensively, and we have an equaliser at Goodison Park. Is that the goal that sees us get our first point of this Premier League campaign? Alex Iwobi, oh, that burst of acceleration's excellent. Trying to get the ball off him, and I tell you what, Verlinden's doing really well at left back. I've been particularly impressed with him. I'm going to try and get in behind Seamus Coleman as regularly as I can, because he's evidently a weak spot in their team. Gylfi's going off, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin coming on in his place. He obviously underestimated me by not playing a recognised striker to start the game. Now that we've pulled it back, and their 1-0 lead is gone, they're throwing the big gun on up top to try and get that lead back again. Richarlison obviously can play at striker, but being utilised on the left-hand side of midfield today. Burnett, Richarlison, DCL, Iwobi, good save, Carr. They've picked me apart again. Thank you, Keeps. Thank you very much indeed. When they start pinging the ball about with that accuracy at that speed, that tempo, you just can't change player quickly enough to deal with it. Nor, at the moment, are my defenders able to read what they're doing or track men in the middle quickly enough as well. They've buried it. Doucouré finds the second, and Everton lead again. Dominic Calvert-Lewin with the assist. And Everton are in front for a second time. Vasquez. It's now or never for us. It might be never. Or it might be now. Eaton in behind. Turn. Find the teammate. Oh, I was going to volley that so hard you have no idea. Scale. Segura, the whistle goes. Ah, we're getting closer. So close to our first point. But it's defeat again. 4 straight. Not the worst ever start to the Premier League. Was it 2 or 3 years ago where Crystal Palace started the season by losing their first 7 straight games? And they avoided relegation, might I add, as well. It's not been the easiest of starts. Teams like Everton and Liverpool. And now we've Arsenal and Leicester on the horizon as well. But getting the difficult ones out of the way early, so that hopefully we can go on a bit of a run when we start facing some of the lesser sides. But keeping morale up is important, and we should be able to do that. But hopefully it won't be long before the points come. Oh, I'm so frustrated that we weren't able to get a point there. I felt competitive in that game against Everton there. It's Arsenal on the horizon next. Wasn't an easy decision to leave you out, Mark. I'm sorry, my friend. Might actually put Mark McGee on the bench because he was decent for me when he played. We've currently got Rocha there at present as my go-to wing-back. But, yeah, certainly looks like McGee's going to have better pace, better passing, better dribbling. Not quite as good defensively, but the extra physicality should help with that. So we'll move him there. Right, come on, boys. Let's go again. Pick yourselves up. 1 game at a time. Arsenal next. Arsenal come to the No Identity Arena with Bernd Leno in goal. Callum Chambers, Pablo Mari, Gabriel and Kieran Tierney at the back. Thomas Partey alongside Granit Xhaka with the captain's armband. Nicola Pepe, Martin Odegaard and Gabriel Martinelli with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang up top through the middle. Ramsdale on the bench. Lacazette and Ben White on the bench. Emil Smith-Rowe could have an impact as well. Nuno Tavares obviously a decent defensive option for them to go to with some attacking intent there as well. Is Arsenal to be the side that sees us grab our first point? Unlikely, but you never know. And those of you that were keen-eyed, yes, I did make a typo when creating the name of my stadium. I will fix it next season. Absolutely typical. So we're not playing at the No Identity Arena. At the minute, we're playing at the No Identity Arena because I'm a moron. Nicola Pepe has gotten in behind Verlinden here. We've played 4 games. We've scored 4 goals. Our issues are double-sided right now. We're not scoring enough and we're conceding too many. And that is not a good combination. Thankfully, Carr is keeping us in games at the moment long enough for us to at least try and find the goal. We've scored in every game since Brighton. We've scored in every game. We're just not scoring enough. 1 game against Leeds. Sorry, 1 goal against Leeds. 1 goal against Everton. And yeah, the time we did score 2 goals, unfortunately, we conceded 4. That hit Burnett on the leg, not the arm, so it's out for an Arsenal corner. Martin Odegaard will take it. Scored a wonderful free kick for them. The weekend just gone for Burnley. They're going to take that short to Nicola Pepe, and they'll get themselves another corner. Left foot might whip it in this time, although Nicola Pepe's come short for a second time. No, he's going to deliver it into the middle. Aubameyang's there, Thomas Partey's there, Vasquez clears well. Chambers into Nicola Pepe. Nicely to Aubameyang off the bar. I'm not going to win that header, just needed to get in the way of it. No, still! Oh, Martinelli from the tightest of angles slams it home. Arsenal do lead, and that goal has been coming. The bar in the way for Aubameyang. The goalkeeper in the way for Odegaard in the middle. Oh, sorry, a defender. Oh, no, it was Aubameyang again. And, oh, he squeezed it in from such a tight angle. I was hoping he'd hit the side netting from there. It's probably about a foot off the line. Wonderful finish from such an acute position. His first goal of the season as well, Martinelli. We trail at home. Aubameyang driven out wide to Martinelli. And back inside to Odegaard on his left. Martinelli trying to work it around and write us off with those little square passes. It didn't work for Martinelli on this occasion. Granit Xhaka might go back out wide. Martinelli's got options in the middle. Here's Aubameyang. Good save at full stretch from Zachary Carr. Corner to come in from that far side. They've gone short with most of their corners so far, and they're going to do so again here. Nicola Pepe driven to the edge of the box. Ødegaard, Aubameyang. It's sat up nicely. That hit Scale on the shoulder, I think. And out for another corner. This has been a real siege on our goal so far in this game. Trying to get that away, and we've done well. Whilst it remains 1, we still have a chance. But the way things are going, it's not going to still be 1 for long. 5th corner of the game for Arsenal now. Driven in. Nicola Pepe's there. That's poor from him, though. And finally, we'll have a goal kick. Wills across to Vasquez. We'll switch the play. Trying to drag their team from one side of the pitch to the other, just to work some space. Because they're sat very deep. Might be my sliders, actually. With the way that the AI are playing on FIFA 22, I might need to adjust my sliders a little because I do have line depth set back a bit. Get to that Williamson. Oh, so very close. So very close. If there are any suggestions you guys have for alterations to the sliders, then do let me know. Obviously, we're playing with the ones that we've used on every FIFA since about FIFA 17 at the moment. And they have worked, they have served us well. But there's a significant, on today's experience, or this year's experience so far, a significant difference in how the AI are playing this year. That definitely hit an arm, I think. It has been given as a penalty. It hit him on the hand. Bye, controller. See you later. Oh, dearie me. Arsenal saying see us later. It definitely hit the arm of Burnett there as it came across. You saw it in real time. They're taking Aubameyang on, bringing, I think, Alexander Lacazette off. Nicola Pepe takes the pen and he's lofted it into the top of the net. We're not going to get to that. 2-0 down at home. Nicola Pepe doubles their advantage. Back to Burnett. You see the man in the middle there calling for it, Vasquez. Switch it out wide to Verlinden. And back to Vasquez. Through the gap. We spin the man. Eaton's done brilliantly. Eaton blocked well by Gabriel. They've been so difficult to break down, this Arsenal back line. Incredibly hard to just get past, to even have the opportunity to shoot at goal and force the goalkeeper into some sort of save. Lacazette over the top here to Nicola Pepe. He's going to want to cut back onto that left. We were ready for it this time. Chambers, I think they went through the legs of Verlinden. Lacazette in the box. He's gotten around me. Oh, and how has Ødegaard turned that home from there? Arsenal lead by 3. Oh, man, was that a double nutmegs? That went through the defender's legs there. And he's just tried to spin on it. It's a brilliant shot. I think perhaps the defender nor the goalkeeper expected him to shoot like that. Oh no, over the foot and past the hands and into the back of the net. We're certainly losing this one. That's a nice ball through the gap. And here's Lacazette. This could be a pounding by the end of it. Cricket score inbound. Arsenal just picking us apart at will now. Thomas Partey to take the corner. Ødegaard is going to come short. No, sorry, that's Smith Rowe, who's come on for Ødegaard going short. Get to that, please. I was trying to sprint, but he just kind of jogged to that as if his legs were in treacle. Wait for the ball into the middle. Okay, spreaded it instead out to Martinelli. Oh, it's excellent footwork from young Gabriel. But Burnett intercepts and will clear it away. We get a consolation goal, perhaps. Eaton out wide to Wills. Gonna need support, lads. You're going to have to get forward for me. In there to Eaton. We'll use the left back. Please keep that in play. He's done well there, Linden. He's done really well. And there's men here on the edge of the box. Vasquez blocked well. Oh, it hit an arm. We are going to get the chance to score a consolation goal. The penalty scored earlier in this game by Arsenal was, what, the 5th of this series so far? And the first that had been scored. Granit Xhaka now going off for Arsenal as Mohamed El Neni comes on. We have the opportunity to score a consolation goal. Let's try and tuck it away in the bottom corner, shall we? Oh, for Christ's sake. Bernd Leno goes the right way. Penalty saved. And our misery is not continued because that's a wonderful header from the set piece from Pearce. We do get our consolation goal. Goal difference, certainly going to be important for us come the end of the season. So getting anything we can from these games that we're losing is important. Narrower defeats mean that our goal difference will be better than others come the end of the season. And with other sides around us still also having pretty poor starts, the gap to 17th place, which is the key position right now, the gap to 17th place isn't that much. And, of course, at the end of the day, All we're hoping to do this season is survive. Having Norwich win against Watford is slightly frustrating. It was ourselves, Brentford and Norwich that were in the bottom three. We'll have a quick glance at the Premier League table as we get towards the game against Fulham. We're on 0 points, still having lost our opening 5. Brentford have got 1 point. Southampton and Newcastle on 3. So we're still only 1 game away from safety as it stands. Fulham on the way next in the Cup, but I'm going to rotate the side a little bit for this, so I'll see you in a moment. Side rotated. Obviously, we're not playing it, so we don't need to worry about the kit clash. And we will just quick sim. We might lose this one too. We do by 2-0. Unfortunately, we're out of the Carabao Cup, but obviously our sole focus is the Premier League this season and survival in it. With Leicester City on the horizon next, it's not necessarily going to get any easier today. I'm desperate to have games against some of the sides that are down and around us and also not playing that well. Norwich tomorrow and Southampton and Brentford. Well, there you go. That's massive. What also would be massive would be a point here away from home against Leicester if we can sneak one. Again, we'll just alter the kit to the away one. And hopefully, on this occasion, away from home against the side playing in blue and white, we can get something. Leicester's lineup then. Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Ricardo Pereira, Daniel Amate, Yannick Vestergaard and James Justin. Hamza Chowdhury, Wilfred and Ndidi Holding. Marco Brighton, James Maddison and Harvey Barnes. With Jamie Vardy being an ever-present up top. Soyuncu rested. Yuri Tielemans rested. Daka on the bench as an option. Is basically just a younger version of Jamie Vardy, isn't he? With the way that his physical stats look. And the deadly finish on the end of it as well. Leicester, we selected as our local rivals, or not necessarily local rivals, as our rivals in this Creator Clubs series. So this is a derby for us. I hope it's going to go well. Fingers crossed the fans are up for it. I imagine they are. We're up for the challenge as well, but whether we can pull it through remains to be seen. Chowdhury into Maddison. Here's Albrighton back to Chowdhury again. Excellent through ball to Mark Albrighton. Looking to get away from me. Ricardo Pereira into the middle. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper. Made himself big. Got himself in the way. And we don't concede. We could potentially score. Eaton on the counter-attack. Man with me on the far side. But Eaton will go solo. And against our fierce local rivals, Eaton gives us the lead. Big save from Zach Carr at one end. And straight up the other. We lead at the King Power Stadium. Let's go, boys. Brilliant start. Not as far into the corner as I'd hoped it would be, but shot power enough to send it straight down the middle of the goal and past Kasper Schmeichel, who went down low thinking I was going to go to the corner. So maybe he did him with the eyes, but my manager man is delighted, as he may well be. Pressure across the wheels. It's coming on the overlap here, Scale, but not at any real pace. I can squeeze that through here to Vasquez. And then there to Williamson. And out wide. Oh, looking for the man on the wing. We could have been in for a chance. Vardy back toward Brighton. And Chowdhury and Vardy again. Ricardo Pereira down the right-hand side. Absolutely rapid Ricardo Pereira. Hard to keep up with him. Linden trying to do so. Or Brighton. Vardy. Maddison. Carr. At it again. Maddison with the corner. They're going to take this short. Or Brighton tackled well by Wills. It will fall free to Maddison though. I see Amate waiting for the ball on the edge of the box. Chowdhury and Maddison with a little 1-2. And then Albrighton played in. Back to Maddison again. Trying to stop them from getting the ball into a danger area here. It's James Justin. And Jamie Vardy. I'm sure they'd rather he was in the box. Oh, this is excellent from Leicester. It's absolutely superb. It's an equalising goal, is it? Or is he offside? He is offside. Our lead remains intact. That must have been very, very close. Wait for a replay. Excellent little back heel from James Maddison to send it through to Harvey Barnes. But, yes. Only just, but offside. It's a case of figuring out how to play against FIFA 22 AI because they just play entirely differently to any other game that we've played in the past few years. I'm sure you guys will find this out for yourselves, at least on ultimate difficulty with these sliders anyway. That's a lovely ball into Ricardo Pereira, who's not got many in the way of support. But Vardy is found, and just sheer pace. And there's the equaliser. Barnes squared across. Defender caught in no man's land in between the two. Couldn't get there. Lovely ball by Jamie Vardy. And Harvey Barnes buries it. He wasn't going to miss from there, was he? Leicester have their equaliser. Onside this time. A throw to begin the second half. Price has come across to receive it. I'll have to go backwards to go forwards, but that's okay. Excellent driven ball into Verlinden. And here's Vasquez and support from Pracer. And through that gap there is Eaton. He's already gotten one. Can he help create another? Wills looking for, the man in the middle. Oh, we can't quite keep possession. Can we win it back here? Who's going to get to that first? We've actually gotten a deflection on it there with the right back. But Scale now out of position. We might get caught on the counter. We caught them on the counter for our goal. They caught us on the counter for theirs. And so far, it's been level pegging ever since. It's Chowdhury. The option is Albrighton. Albrighton is past me. And Chowdhury's here over the bar from Hamza. Well over the top, swinging wildly at it. That was rising all the way. Keeper still tried to get something on it, but didn't need to in the end. They're making a change. On comes Yuri Tielemans to try and pull the strings in midfield to get them back in front. Everton did something similar, bringing on one of their best players off the bench to make the difference, and he did, getting the assist for their goal to go in front. That in the end was the winning one between the sticks. Hopefully Yuri Tielemans won't do the same for Leicester City here. Brighton. Back to Jamie Vardy. Maddison. Space for Harvey Barnes. He's in the box. He's drawn the save out of the keeper. 9 minutes to hold on. Excellent shot from Harvey Barnes. I'm making a change here. Woods is coming on for me on the right-hand side of my midfield. They're bringing on Adamola Lookman, so still plenty of pace in their forward line. Hopefully we can do something defensively to hold on or offensively to extend the lead. But we are hanging on at the moment. Albrighton, it's when they're in and around the box like this that I just find it really difficult to deal with them. Nice interception though by Segura, who's also come off the bench for me here. I'll switch this actually with Alexander Woods. Flick that on. Okay, Pearce, nicely done. It's Wills that went off for Alexander Woods. Verlinden in there to Segura. Oh, just reached praise. That didn't quite put enough power on that. Come on, boys, please. There's been a goal at Goodison Park. Not sure who's playing in that one. 2-1. Please tell me they're playing like Norwich or Brentford. Oh, they are playing Norwich. Fantastic. Norwich now losing as James Rodriguez scores for Everton. James having sealed a move away from Goodison Park now in real life. Get onside, will you, out wide, please. Into Segura. The final whistle is not long in coming now. And the final whistle should come now. Yes! Points on the board! A 1-1 draw against our rival. Oh, it's so rewarding. We fought so hard for that. Get in. Please tell me that Brentford lost, that Southampton lost, and that with games against other sides tomorrow, in and around us, Norwich lost. Watford got a point. Oh, we're off the mark. Brentford have got a game against Liverpool, but hopefully morale is going to be flying high now. It's only a point. It's only a point, but we've proved that we've recovered now. We can get points on the board. Oh, yes! We all know how much was at stake today. We did not want to continue the defeat streak against our rivals. Let's go, boys! Points on the board! I'm pleased enough with the draw. Absolutely delighted with the draw. Oh. The duck has been broken. The weight has been lifted off our shoulders and we're off bottom of the table. Brentford, at the bottom. We're 19th on goals scored. Yes! Still 3 points away from safety, although Crystal Palace have a game in hand and it's Newcastle that we're keeping our eyes peeled for. We're at home against 15th placed Norwich now. It seems we have plenty of relegation rivals for the upcoming season. Norwich City and Southampton and Brentford all tomorrow. 3 relegation 6-pointers. Not to be missed tomorrow's episode. Thank you very much for watching today. Please do ensure that you drop the video a like to continue to show your support, and it helps the channel grow as well. And I really appreciate the continued support here on the channel as we start the new FIFA 22 season. Of course, if you're not subscribed, make sure you are. Hit the red button, hit the notification bell as well, and you'll never miss an upload on the channel. That's all from me for today. I am live on Twitch with Formula 1 later on this afternoon, so join me there. Again, links in the description to everything you need for Twitch, for the second channel, and for Twitter as well. But for now, points on the board! Let's go! I'll see you next time.